They called it You Dead Soon 7 at first. Just another random Reddit account. Completely blank, no karma, no posts, no avatar. Just a dead gray profile created in late August 2021, sitting quietly until it dropped its first message in the most unremarkable place. A local subreddit about a car crash in Akron, Ohio, where someone had posted blurry photos of the wreckage and asked if anyone knew what happened. And there it was, a simple comment that read, "This is number 1, 6 more to go," sitting right beneath the post, unnoticed for hours until someone responded with a confused "what?" And the account never replied, no upvotes, no arguments, just a comment left there like a note on a doorstep. And everyone assumed it was just another troll, someone being edgy, or maybe a weird inside joke. And for a few days, nothing else happened until another comment from the same account appeared, this time under a missing person thread in a Florida subreddit where people were searching for a jogger who never came home. And used Dead Soon 7 wrote, and number 2, they never screamed loud enough. And this time people noticed. The comment had likes, replies, downvotes, theories, everyone arguing whether it was sick, fake, or just a coincidence, until the missing jogger's body was found. Less than 24 hours later, in the swamp behind her usual trail, and the details in the news, duct tape, signs of a struggle, no vocal cords damaged, all eerily lined up with that strange line, "They never scream loud enough." And that's when people started paying attention, because this wasn't just some random bot posting junk. It was specific, disturbing, and getting things right that no one should have known yet. And when someone finally checked the timestamps, they realized the comments were coming before the news was public, before police announced any names or autopsies or locations, and that changed everything. Now it wasn't just a weird Reddit account, it was something wrong, something that shouldn't exist, something impossible, because either the person behind it was involved somehow, or they were watching from somewhere no one could see, and Redditors began digging. Not just casual commenters anymore, but hardcore sleuths, people who lived in these internet rabbit holes and knew how to trace digital footprints. But the account was clean, too clean. No IP traces, no post history, no metadata, using VPNs that bounce through multiple countries, sometimes showing up in Iceland, then India, then gone again. And one user claimed they tried to message the account and got an error like the user didn't exist, even though the comments were still live. And before anyone could figure it out, a third comment dropped. This one not a reply, but a standalone post in a subreddit for small-town weather in Pennsylvania, with a storm warning and school closure notice pinned, and under it, You Dead Soon 7 wrote, "Tomorrow's storm will take one. Don't let her drive home." And the next day, a 17-year-old girl was killed when her car slid off a flooded road near the high school. And now even the skeptics couldn't explain it away, because the comment was still there, time-stamped, archived, real. A direct warning posted publicly before the event happened. And people began to panic, thinking maybe this wasn't a troll or a creep or even a hacker. Maybe it was something else entirely, something that knew what was coming, something that wanted people to watch. And after the third death, the account deleted itself. But another appeared immediately after, "Are you dead soon?" And it followed the same exact pattern. No posts, no history, no identity. Just a single comment dropped under a local article about a power outage in New Mexico, saying, "He should have taken the stairs." And hours later, a man was found crushed in an elevator after a backup generator failed. And now Reddit itself was on fire. Threads popping up, what's are creepy, are unresolved. Mysteries are Ask Reddit, with people reposting the archive, making YouTube videos, theorizing whether it was a killer taunting the world or something even stranger. And that's when the FBI theory started, that maybe it was a secret surveillance tool or someone on the inside leaking classified info as some kind of game. But nothing official was ever said. And worse, none of the accounts could be traced, even by moderators who said the account data didn't behave normally, like it was bypassing the usual Reddit systems entirely. And then came number 5, and it changed everything. Because this time the account dropped a full name, not just a prediction or a cryptic phrase, but the exact name of a woman who was murdered 2 days later during a home invasion in Washington state, a woman with no public social media, no Reddit account, no online presence, a private citizen. And yet somehow the comment read, "She doesn't even lock the back door, go on. First name, last name, goodbye." And after the news broke, people went back and searched. And the comment had been there the whole time, not edited, not deleted, just sitting under a random local crime discussion, completely unnoticed until it was too late. And this is when things turned darker, because now people wondered, were these predictions threats, warnings, or something else? Were they meant to help or meant to be witnessed? Because whoever was behind it wasn't hiding anymore. They were counting down. You dead soon 5, you dead soon 4, and each new account appeared only after the last prediction came true. And with each one, the tone got colder, less human, more observational. Like whoever or whatever was posting didn't care about the people dying. It only cared that the countdown continued, and then the dead soon dropped what would be called the camera warning. A comment posted in Arsos homeowners under a post about Ring cameras acting weird. And all it said was, "Check your cams at 3:44 a.m. Don't blink. They always crawl low." And across multiple time zones, dozens of people reported motion alerts that night at 3:44 a.m. sharp. Shadowy shapes, crawl space noises, porch lights flickering. And one woman from Oregon posted footage of what looked like a long, pale figure slithering under her car and disappearing. And when she went to reply to the thread, she found the comment was gone, deleted, wiped, as if it was never there, except for a screenshot she took beforehand, now shared thousands of times. And soon after that, You Dead Soon appeared. But this time it didn't comment on any public posts. Instead, it messaged 7 random users privately with the same message. Watch closely. One of these is a mirror, and a link to a YouTube video that's now taken down, though people say it showed what looked like normal footage from a shopping mall. But at the 144 mark, a man's reflection didn't match his movements. And in one frame, his face looked directly at the camera with a smile that didn't fit the rest of the video. And then nothing. No more messages, no comments, no hints, just silence. Until You Dead Soon was created, and its bio said, "I'm next," with no other content, and everyone assumed it was the end, that the final death would be the person behind the account. But no one ever found out who it was until 2 weeks later when a Reddit administrator, a real one with the badge and everything, vanished while hiking in Northern California. And when users checked their comment history, the last thing they ever said on Reddit was replying to someone who asked, "Do you think the Dead Soon account was real?" And the admin replied, "Most people don't understand how big this place really is." And that was the last post ever made. No more deaths, no more accounts, just silence. But to this day, no one knows how they predicted what they did. No one has ever taken credit. And whenever someone spots a strange comment on a tragedy before it happens, a comment that feels just a little too cold, a little too accurate, a little too early, Redditors always ask the same thing: is this number 8?